I'm good.
Ndoki mamanu. Ndoki mamanu. Ndoki mamanu. Ndoki mum unukwole. Abayala kwa mnulo kwa. Ndoki mamanu abayala kwa. Ihi nasi na agadi so magapube. Na njembuso ogiga. And ozo kwa na onurube nwanne agbala ọsọ ndoki iku. Ndoki sina girigiri ugwu eze. Onye na-aga tumim. Ndoki si na onye buru akịka pụta ebeke na onye kpakwana ya. Ụlọ ọkụ a ụmụnne anyị na ndoki ofe mmiri deso n'ogide ala ga ngagharị iwe. Ụmụ ndoki ndị ọzọ were kwasa anụ olu akwawe desa agbakotewe baliwe oruru. Ihe ma agbasa owe oruru ugbo dewe mkpa ọ dịsa anyị kpa echeche ma gbasara anyị oruru. N'ụlọ ọkụ nwekwasị ụmụ ndoki ndị ọzọ we bali so ebe amara ihe ede eme. So anyị mewele ohere ugbu a zie ụmụ ndoki ndị ọzọ wee jekwasa bakwasọ njem ọla ya. N'ihi nye ada ekwu odeka n'ọwụ nye ede ehwe. Ode ehwe anaghị ama aka ịkpa na nka. Ndị ndoki dese amụkwụkwụ kemgbe ahụ ọla ịga aga. Apụta asịna ji ma asị na-ede emeghị agbanyụ ọkụkụ ode nwure a na-atụwa ala ji. Ndoki sị na ma nwa kpara mee ka na ọgana na nne nwere teta na na-enwesa nwere ma anyị mee ka na ụda anyị mkpa o meji akpọrọ ihe. So ụmụ ndoki biko asị m onu kirie ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ wee gbakwasọ oruru njem ọla ya. Ndoki nwe m onu kirie ndị eba njem ma wee jụọ ọnụ wee kwuo nye wee ba anyị wee ba mme na ama anyị kwụsọ ugbu a onu mma mmanụ ndị enwe m.
Hello, Derezobe. Can we hear from you, sir?
Ndoki on Salachi.
Sala Kwadede.
That is not all day.
Idea. So, based on what is going on in Ndoki, Ofemini, the protest and all that, we want to know, as an Ndoki man in Abia State, how is the feeling? What do you feel about what's going on? What's happening to your brothers over there?
Okay, thank you very much. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Chizobe Omkwe. I'm from Akreka, Ndoki, Abia State, for its local government. Well, it's so disheartening that, when people don't speak, you take them for granted. Oyibo, people has been taken for granted. I could remember sometime in Ndoki, about 20 years ago. When I passed through that route, I found out that the NEPA station is situated in their community, but there's no light. You can't find light anywhere. And they stayed like that for good, maybe about 40 or 40 something years. When they are the people powering all other states in the country, there are people giving them light. So I don't know what is happening with Nigeria. I'm telling you, we are not happy from this side of Ndoki. We will do everything possible to make sure we work with our brothers from the River State in Ndoki, because we are one people. Even though the government had decided to balkanize us by dividing us in different states, we are not deterred. We are going to come up and join our people to fight for this cause, because it is their right that Ndoki community is giving Nigeria light, and you cannot give them that which is due to them. That is my take on that, sir.
So are you trying to say that if their cry is not heeded to that, Ndoki in Abia State will also join the protest?
We are going to join the protests. We are the same people. We are the same. We are a Bani people, and we the same blood run in us. What happens to them happens to us. Whatever the problem they have, it is the same we have. Because if you see Ndoki as a place, both in rivers, both everywhere, both in Akwa Ibom, there are roads. You can't find any road there. Electricity, you can't find. But when I say all the Ndokis, both in rivers, both in Akwa Ibom and rivers and Abia State. Abia State has stayed for 5 good years. There is no light. Now they started again in River State. No light. We don't even have good road to go to our homes. But this is where the Nigerian government takes our oil and we also supply them electricity. So if they don't look at what is happening very well, we will come out and join them in a peaceful protest to make sure they yield to our request.
Okay, Dede, we'll be back shortly. Let's go on a short break, sir.
I don't.
Come on, leave money. These are our personal person.
This is a lamb blessed with milk and honey. As you can see across this video, it's the Almighty Power Station that produces over 900 megawatts in this part of the world, and all the gas that is used in running this plant comes from the land of Ndoki, and it's to our greatest chagrin that over these months right now, the people operating here.
Hello, so Dede, sir, you saw the protest, and that is really the state of things in Oyibo local government right now. Like you said, over the years, Ndoki in Abia State have not had lights for so many years now. And from Ndoki in Abia State, we would like to know what is the way forward as regards the electricity issues in Ukwa East local government. Are you guys going to toe the same line, just like our Ndoki brothers in River State? We'd like to hear from you, sir. Hello, sir.
Whether they bring the light or not, now one
Yes, it's as a result of this, the entire youth of Oyibo. Yes.
We are live on interview now.
Let's do
live.
Hello. One man in the salary.
Women, gather. On the okay. Women, come now.
whether they bring the light or not, now one
I go slap you. Hey, don't drop that rubber. Don't drop that rubber. What did they worry you? Don't drop her now. Yes, it's as a result of this, the entire youth of Oyibo. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so what we're asking you is, what is your agitation? Why are women out joining this protest? Okay. Women are here! Women are here! Women are so. Women are we angry or we happy? We are angry! We are angry because we need light. Yes. We need roads. Yes. We need general hospital. Yes. And we also need employment. Yes. Because we are all not housewives. All of us are not housewives. Some of us are graduates. And we need work. Yes. And we need, the most important thing is this, our road and our life. Yes. And women Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. We have come all the way from Abia. We have come all the way from Akwete. We have come all the way from Hanso. We have come all the way from Hambele. We have come all the way from Ndoki to come. Our sisters in Ndoki River State, that the agitation that we are agitating is correct. We need light. Yes. They cannot disconnect us from our plants. Yes. This is our own national cake. Yes. They must give us light. Yes. We will not pay for it. Yes. Let them give it to us. Yes. People who are working in Shell, people who own refinery, all the host communities, they are getting jobs there. Yes. In Bayelsa, in Omok, in Ahoda, in Eleme, in Bani. We must get light. Yeah. Let's restore our light. Yeah. And we are not going to pay for it.
The authorities should listen to us. Our peaceful disposition is not our cowardice.
It's not cowardice.
It's not cowardice at all. No. But however, we are requesting what is right. We are at our right, and we want an urgent attention to the issue of our lights and our roads, very important, and other issues. Let them restore our lights. Yes. Let them restore our lights. Before any youth leader will go for any meeting. Yes. We will not attend any meeting until they restore our lights. Very important. We have attended several meetings at the SS, at the Commission of Power, at all the quarters. We are saying let them restore now. We are not afraid of meetings. Yes.
Our roads are impossible. Our roads are impossible. You go to Abia State, you cannot go to Ndoki from Abia. You come to River State, you cannot go to Ndoki from my own people. That is unacceptable. Let them fix our roads, let them fix our lights, let them give us basic amenities. No hospital in the whole of Ndoki, no good school, nothing. Nothing.
We are giving
our brothers who are in government. She wants to tell them the truth. Let them give us social amenities. Let them give us basic amenities here in Ndoki. That's what we are doing.
We are giving them 24 hours to do that. We don't agree.
I go slap you. Hey, don't drop that rubber. Don't drop that rubber. What did they worry you? Don't drop her now. More of my brother. Okay.
Everybody left.
Yes, it's as a result of this. The entire youth of Oyibo. Yes.
So, there's a bit as we are happy to have you back. As we were saying, you made mention of the issue of marginalization as well in Ndoki, Abia State. We are meant to understand that Ndoki is in Rivers, Abia, and Akwa Ibom as well. But so far, so good. The marginalization in Ndoki, Abia State has been something unbearable. We would like to hear from you. Wamadi Austin, just say you're welcome, sir. So we would like to hear from you, Ezobe. What will be the next step? What will be the next step for Ndoki in Abia State?
You know, in Abia State, because of where we find ourselves as a minority in the states, we are of the Jaws. Most of the Ndokis are of the Jaws. We are of the Ibanese. So we find ourselves as a minority in Abia State. But we have this marriage with the Ngwa people. So, but the marriage I don't think is working because we will support them for an election. And after the election, they will abandon us. It has not been really easy. It has not been really easy, but we are praying to God that things will certainly work well one day. You know, and it's not just in Abia State only, even in River State. They are of minority too. They are just Ndokis. And as they join together there, they don't have much to say. It will feel so difficult for them if they don't really, you know, lobby and negotiate to have a position like Senate in River State because of the minority. You know, in their own senatorial districts, the Ogonis are more. In our place here too, the Ngwas are more. Because if you watch what happened in the last election, we are an Ndoki man, we are supposed to be, you know, the senators that were supposed to be returned, or rather, they're supposed to be the senator. You know, what happened is that because we are the minorities, then where people took everything. But I know with time, all these things will be settled. If the people, who is our people, we try to come together as one person, we've been balkanized. Some persons in Akwa Ibom, some persons in Obi, and some in East local government. If we are put together and put in one state, I think we are going to do very well in terms of politics and every other things. You know, so I think that is our problem because we are minority in where with the states we find ourselves because we've been balkanized.
Okay, thank you. We just have joining us Wamadi Ukeweke. Uke, can you greet Ndoki people? Hello, Uke.
Yes,
Can you
I
greet
can hear
Ndoki
you.
people? Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome, sir. We also have one body, Austin Ejiasa. Austin Ejiasa is right in the scene of the protest. He's there in solidarity with our brothers in Ndoki State. Austin Ejiasa, can you hear me?
I hear you loud and clear.
Okay, sir. Austin Ejiasa, please, let's hear from you. What is the situation of things over there?
Well, the situation is that everybody who is somebody in Ndoki is here. All the real people of Ndoki, the real indigenous of Ndoki have come out. We have left our farms, we have left our jobs, we have left our occupations, we have left all the things that we're supposed to do to come to the streets, to come as one people, to come as one tribe, to say that we want our voices heard, to say that we want to, pass a very vital information to PHED, that they have taken too much for the owner to notice, that they have taken advantage of us too much, and we can't continue for that to happen. It's a peaceful protest. Of course, as you know, the Ndoki people are peaceful by nature, which perhaps is the reason they are taking advantage of us, but we don't want that to continue. We'll continue to be peaceful, but we are all on the street. The street is agog with protesters.
Okay, yeah, Mr. Austin, we are aware that you are not from Ndoki River State, and we are also aware that Ndoki has been organized into about 3 states now. So we would like to know why are you here? How does it concern you, seeing that you're not from River State?
Well, it concerns me because I'm an Ndoki man, a proud Ndoki man. Ndoki does not have divisions. The boundaries attempted to divide us by putting us in 3 states, putting us in Rivers, putting us in Abia, putting us in Akwa Ibom. But we, as the people of Ndoki, we know that we are one and the same. We know that we are united in our drive. We know that we are brothers, and we will continue to uphold the spirit of brotherliness. So I have come from Ndoki Azukeri, as we call it, to come and join our brothers in Ndoki Ofemini, as we also call it. To tell them that we are in total solidarity, we are in total support, because the proverb we speak in Ndoki language is Anya bewe, imi bewe. According to Ndobane. So we are here to make sure that we support them. We cannot see our brothers suffering, and we keep quiet. Ndoki by east in Abia State it has been neglected. There is no road. There has not been light for 7 years. We are even talking about 2 months of Ndoki in Oyibo. Ndoki in Abia State, there has not been light for 7 years.
We have also here with us Zobe Christian. Zobe told us earlier, although Zobe said it was about 5 years. Zobe made a point. He said that the Ndoki problem, Ndoki has been marginalized, maybe because of the fact that we are minorities. And in Zobe's opinion, he was saying that Ndoki in one state will do us better. What do you think?
I agree completely. There is no reason on earth why Ndoki should be in 3 states. They should put Ndoki in 1 state, and that is River State, in my opinion. Ndoki in Akwa Ibom is minority. Ndoki in Abia is minority. Ndoki in Rivers is also minority. But if they put us together in 1 state, say River State, for instance, we will be majority. We will have a major voice. So yes, I agree completely with Zobe, and that is our agitation. Yes. Our brothers, our big brothers like the late Dr. Mohu and Mogu, Chiha Mogu and all that, have agitated that in the past, that Ndoki people should be in 1 state and River State, not to scatter us all over the place and marginalize us and make us look like we are minorities and people who are not important. So I agree with that assessment completely.
Okay, back to you, Zobe. Like you said, he is agreeing with you that Ndoki should be in 1 state. Or do you think the best state for Ndoki as it stands now is River State? There's Zobe.
Yes, I also agree with him. You know why I should agree with him? Because Ndoki in River State, because of where we come from, our ethnicity has to do a lot of things with where we are asked to join, or where we belong. We are Ibanese, and we have our brother across the river. We have the Opopos, we have the Bonese. They are our brothers, but we find ourselves in Abia State. So I think we should go back to where we come from.
Okay.
We should go back to where we come from. That is what I take.
Okay,
That's what
Mama
I'm thinking.
Yeah,
So
okay, let's talk with
we should be
okay. So
sent back to where we come from.
Barrister, okay, you have heard from
It will help us.
your fellow Ndoki brothers, like Dezobe and Austin Ejasa has said. They are saying that Ndoki has been marginalized over time, and it seems to be a calculated attempt. So, and they feel that Ndoki in one state will do us better. Do you agree to that same opinion?
Realize that Ndoki in one state will do us good. Ndoki in one state will see us make progress. Ndoki in one state will see us fight with full force, speak in one voice, and make more progress than having us scattered in 3 states. It's never in doubt. It has been in our mind. It has been the agitation of late Dr. Chihomu. And I don't think any right-thinking Ndoki person would disagree with such vision. It's something we want to see come to fruition.
Okay, yeah, but okay. As you can see, our brother Austin Ejasa is in the scene of the protests over there, and he is saying that Ndoki in Abia State is standing in solidarity. And but our brother Zobe also said the same thing. Zobe has said that if PHED doesn't hacking onto the cry of Ndoki people in Oyibo, that Ndoki in Abia State, they are going to mobilize massively and join the protest. What can you say to reciprocate this hand of fellowship for your brothers in Abia State?
Well, the moment I saw our big brother Austin Ejasa, I was filled with joy, and I just wish, I was asking myself, why didn't I forgo going to court today? Yeah, all 2 years ago I was in the village and we championed it all. But because of a ruling I had in court today, I have to return to Port Harcourt very early in the morning today to attend to that. And I just go back to court and change into this. So I'll say that I am very much overwhelmed. It's something every Ndoki in River State or all over the world should appreciate. Let me seize this opportunity to say very big thank you to our big brothers. And we've never been in doubt of the support of our brothers and Ndoki Azuke. We've never been in doubt of it. And our big brother Austin Ejasa has been speaking out over. We've read several of his comments on Facebook in solidarity and in comments sections of Ndoki Maman. So we are not in doubt. We are only saying thank you so much for this wonderful solidarity, and it is a call of is an awakening call to every other Ndoki person, both in River State, for us to always find a common ground to push and support ourselves. And just like they said that Ndoki in Abia State has suffered power outage for 5 or 7 years. It's something that we shouldn't just condone. It's something that we shouldn't just close our mouths and become comfortable with it. You know, when you don't speak out, people wouldn't come in solidarity. So I would say, just like Ndoki and River State are beginning to speak now, and that is why we see our brothers coming up to stand in solidarity with us. I can assure you that any day, any time we are called upon, or we see that our brothers over there are agitating because of their light, because of the bad nature of the road, the impassable nature of the road. Sometime last month, I read over Facebook, where it said that some part of the road has become a death trap, that where kidnappers have always make people pray because of the impassable nature of the road. So it is a time for us to begin to start agitating. We need to start speaking up. We need to learn from our leaders.
We are doing that. We are doing that.
I don't think the Ndokis then, Woluje and all the rest of them were so quiet. Ndoki in every time has been we've been very vocal people. I don't think there is any place where you find an Ndoki man that will see himself to be timid. No, we are not timid people.
That is true. Barrister Okagube, we appreciate you. While you stay on the line, we noticed that our brother Stanley Sinakaya just joined us. And one man is Stanley Sinakaya. Kiko Kelende Ndoki.
Ndoki mamano. Yeah. Ndoki mamano. Yeah. Ndoki mamano. Yeah. Because Ogwa Shiriko. Ndoki Wondo Joe. Ndoki Wonda Mama. No Wadum. Only Afam Power came and brought us to limelight. So we are not coward people. Here we will let them restore our lights and our roads to be passable. Just that. I tell you, Kuku, I say, I joined the PhD. The whole facility was donated by Shell. They never operate in our territory. PhD went from Tenga. Both transformer, electricity pole, lights, even the wires. PhD went office in Afam. Talk less about your government. So because we are asking the appropriate authorities to ensure that PhD mandate DSCN to power our lights. I tell Google. So and our road, very important. Okay. Our road is our argument. We have all the facilities. We have all the things that it takes to give us what we need. And employment. We are asking all the powers, federal government, River State government, and the multinational to respect us, and we will respect them. Yeah. Thank you, and God bless you. Okay. No.
Then Stanley, before you leave us, we would like to know, since you're on ground there, has there been any cooperation from the management of PhD?
Is that what?
So far, so good. Has there been any cooperation with the management of PhD?
Yes, the management of PhD, they don't stay in Afam. And the last meeting we went with the director of SSS, the commissioner for power, and the stakeholders from Oyibo, all the utilities. We are mandated to power this light for the Oyibo people. And the allegation or the unnecessary bill is uncalled for. And they were asked that only Oyibo and Nigeria and that was our mandate. And we have said, but for now, PhD, I mind the week of my PhD. You can my way, you can my way, ma'am. Whereby your quan is very short and simple.
Okay, then the Mama Kubu.
No, my brother.
What Madi Australia? You're
yes, sir.
In Oyibo. What can you say?
Yes, I am.
We know in the people.
Please come back with that question. What can I say?
I said that we know
Okay, what I can say is that on the day 2 of the protest, it has been peaceful. There has not been any act of violence or any damage. We have always been a peace-loving people. The Ndoki people have conducted themselves. It is well structured. There is leadership on ground. All the various leadership platforms are represented. All the youth bodies are represented. All the chiefs and the Ndes and all that are all represented. Even the women group, the market people, every interest group is on ground. So it's a highly coordinated protest. And don't forget that it is our constitutional right, to make our voices heard in the most civilized manner. And we are very civilized indeed. So what I am seeing on ground is very satisfactory. That's why I had to come. Yesterday I watched it on the media, on social media, but today we had to travel all the way, came with the journalists to come and cover and show the world what is happening. We also have men of the Nigerian police force, on ground. So if it was not peaceful, I'm sure by now you would have heard the ripple effect. But it is peaceful.
The policemen are taking, just watching what is going on and observing, the peaceful nature of the Ndoki man. But we are saying that the government should please call PHED to order. They should advise them. Let this not get out of hand. I mean, this is a collection of youth, a collection of the masses. It's difficult to control what will happen. This is day 2. Let them now wait for it to get to day 5 or day 10 because it might get out of hand. And we don't want to be labeled something that we are not. We have established that we are a peace-loving people. But when you push a man to the wall for too long, that wall may just collapse.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah,
Why you handle and show us what is happening there? We'll talk to Dezobe. So, Dezobe, you're seeing what is happening. Do you think such can be replicated in Ndoki, Abia State soonest?
Anything can happen anytime. But I think, like I said before, that Abia State case is totally different. In Abia State, I think we are owing some bills. So we are asked to pay our bill before we get reconnected. But the problem we are having is that the bill is an estimated bill which runs into millions of naira. So we are negotiating now. But if we keep negotiating and it doesn't work, we have no option than to go to the streets. So we are also praying that it not come to that. Because if we come to that, it will be a big problem.
Okay, we are grateful to have you in the program. Barrister Uke.
Are you with me?
Yeah, we are with you, sir. Barrister Uke. Let's talk with Barrister Uke. Barrister Uke, please, one last word for Ndoki people and Oyibo people as we continue the protest, because as we can see, this protest is not going to end today because so far so good, PHED has not complied. So definitely this protest is not going to end today. So one word of encouragement. Somebody was talking to me on phone and the person was saying that with the way things are going, that PHED has not replied. Do I think that the government is going to, the PHED is going to hit your call and it might not work out? So I want a word of encouragement from you to your people.
Okay, thank you very much once again. Let me say this. I was itching to make this correction, and I will say that this is a conspiracy between the multinationals against the people of Ndoki and Oyibo local government. Why do I say this? If you hit on Share will say, we've told PHED to restore light to the people of Oyibo. There is if you hit on Afampa, they'll say we've told PHED to restore light to people of Oyibo local government. But the question is, the people saying restore light are generating companies, whereas PHED is a distribution company. So why wouldn't they be able to tell us that we've given out 3 megawatts, we've given out 5 megawatts to PHED to distribute to Oyibo people? They are not making that as action. That's to tell you that because they know that PHED does not have any facility in Oyibo local government, they do not have any presence in Oyibo local government. So they are pushing us to PHED, whom they know that they don't have any presence in Oyibo local government. And my word of encouragement to my people is that we will continue on this. We will hit on SPDC. Today, we've been very peaceful. The same way I will continue to say that we will be peaceful. But when wars come to wars, we'll know where to touch. We know there is a power line called TCA. We will shut it down. And by the time we shut TCA down, who is who? Even the Aserok will hear of it. We are not ignorant people. We know what we can do. But we're only sending our signals so that they will begin to look at, to avert the inevitable, where they fail to give us light. So I will encourage my people that we continue building on what we are doing. The momentum, I'm sure the momentum will keep growing. And as it grows, just like our big brother has said, that it's difficult to keep people together for a long time and determine their action. We can only gather people. We are managing them at the moment. But when their anger continue to grow high, I can't guarantee keeping hold on them. That's just it. So the earlier the government and the multinationals come to a roundtable meeting to realize that we've actually respected them, that it's time for them to reciprocate, the better for them. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, Barrister. Okay, thank you for attending our program today. God bless you, my brother.
God bless you.
This is a lamb blessed with milk and honey. As you can see, across this video is the Almighty Power Station that produces over 900 megawatts in this part of the world, and all the gas that is used in running this plant comes from the land of Ndoki, and it's to our greatest charging that over these months, right now, the people operating here whether they bring the light or not. Now one more. Yes, it's as a result of this, the entire youth of Oyibo. Yes. I go slap you. Hey, don't drop that rubber. Don't drop that rubber. What did they worry you? Don't drop her now. More of my brother.
I'm excited by the liberty. His promises never ever fail. Someone don't give boy away. I met Jesus who knows all about the glory. He lifted me 1985 and stood me upon the solid ground.